Alright guys, I am back for my week 3 team builder for the IGBA League um, against my opponent Levine. If he has a YouTube channel, I have no idea, but if he does, I will be sure to link it down below. Um, Again, this is week 3 of the IGBA, the Indigo GBA League. Uh, if or the information for that will be down below, like it has in every team builder. And if you want to check out my older team builders or my older battles, you can do that on my channel. But yeah, so here's the team builder. I'm gonna read off each other, or my team and my opponent's team. So for my draft, I drafted Mega Scizor, Manaphy, Tornadus Therian, Rotom Heat, Gastrodon, Rhyperior, Staraptor, Chestnut, Dusknoir, Umbreon, and Latios. As for my opponent, he drafted Alakazam, regular, Keldeo, Gyarados, regular, Jolteon, Tyrantrum, Magmortar, Honchkrow, Kyurem Black, Scolipede, Torterra, and Mega Blastoise. So he has a very threatening team. His team is very offensive. Luckily, I drafted a very balanced team, and balanced teams can sometimes, match up well against offensive teams because they have the defensive backbone and the offensive pressure to deal with those Pokemon that can be threatening to them. So my first Pokemon is Mega Scizor Iron, holding the Scissorite with a light metal ability, Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, Sword Stance, and Roost. I decided to go for a bulky variant because again I want to be able to defend against his really strong Pokemon and be able to bounce back and put some offensive pressure. And Mega Scizor does it both of those good. Both of those well. It can take hits, roost up, and Sword Stance up and take Pokemon down with its massive attack stat and massive defense stat to be able to defend. I tailored the set so it can live special attacks. It can take a random HP fire if it has to. But yeah, Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, Sword Stance, Roost, a pretty standard set that you'll see in OU a lot. That's it for my first Pokemon. Second Pokemon is Manaphy. Now, I'm running Timid Nature with 248 special attack, 44 special defense, and 216 speed. 216 speed with a Timid Nature will make me be able to outspeed Kyurem Black if it's not Choice Scarfed. Holding the Walking Berry so it can take an electric attack and with ease because it has Jolteon and Kyurem Black has Fusion Bolt, which can one-shot me if he's Life Orb. So Wakan Berry is going to be very useful just to throw my opponent off, and Manaphy can do a lot of damage to my opponent. Scald, Ice Beam, Energy Ball hits his whole team for at least neutral damage. Nothing completely walls that set, and all around just a good set. I haven't had the chance to use a modest Manaphy, which just does a ton of damage, even with a Tail Glow. It'll just wreck through teams, but I've had to run Timid just to be able to outspeed some threats. And I'm running Timid this week too. Next up is my Staraptor. Helium, my Choice Scarf. I'm bringing Choice Scarf again. With Choice Scarf, Reckless, to power up Brave Bird and Double Edge. And same set that we had last week. Brave Bird, Double Edge, Close Combat, U-turn. Worked okay. It didn't do too much work last week, but hopefully we'll be able to use this a lot because, again, I'm tailor the speed to be able to outspeed a uh, Choice Scarf, Kieran Black, and be able to close combat and hopefully one shot. I'm pretty sure close combat one shots. But but yeah, this thing against hyper offensive teams will run through it. Uh, you know, um, hyper offensive teams don't have defensive backbones, and its only defensive backbones are Blastoise, which takes Brave Bird neutrally, and Torterra, which just dies to a Brave Bird. So, uh, once I send this thing out, it can do a ton of work to his opponent, or to my opponent. Um, yeah. So after 40 HP just to throw it on there in case I need to live a hit from either side of the defensive spectrum. Um, yeah, I can U-turn for momentum. That can be important. Onto my next Pokemon, Latios. Now this Pokemon does work. He doesn't have a Steel type or a Fairy type. So Draco Meteor will hit every single Pokemon neutrally. The only thing I'll have to watch out for is Honchkrow because that's a Dark type and it learns both Pursuit and Sucker Punch. So I have to watch out for those two moves. Um, I'm running 248 speed because again it matches up well with Kieran Black with Scarf. Uh, and I wanted to run Modest so I can do as much damage as I wanted with having this Choice Scarf. Draco Meteor, Side Shock, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam hits his whole entire team. Nice coverage. Just through 8 in special defense. I might change the EVs, I haven't checked exactly, but I might change the EVs if I need to. Uh, but yeah, this thing will hit like a truck. Now I have my core of Umbreon and Rhyperior. Umbreon's my specialty defensive wall. It, it'll take hits. Leftovers, Synchronize, Wish Protect. Wish is very important with Manaphy because if you can pass a Wish off to it, it, um, it can regain its health. I'm not running Baton Pass because I'm running Toxic, which can wear down his Mega Blastoise and can also hit other Pokemon and put them on timers. Um, that can be very important if I need a wear down Pokemon that can try to set up like Gyarados. Also, I have Foul Play for that same reason. If something tries to set up, I might be able to live a hit, Foul Play, and hit them. If they set up an attack, I can hit them a lot harder. Obviously, Synchronize, I think it's the best ability for Umbreon unless you're really scared of something flinching you. Calm Nature, max special defense, max HP, and 4 in defense because I'm not going to put in an attack because Foul Play doesn't get boosted by your attack, it gets boosted by your opponent's attack, and I'm not running any special attacking moves, and it already has low speed. And my final Pokemon is Rhyperior, my physically defensive wall. Pasho Berry, he has a ton of water types, so if I can use Pasho Berry effectively, I'll only take 1.75 instead of 4 times with the Pasho Berry, and the Solid Rock, which is what I'm using, takes 3/4 damage from super effective attacks. With the Pasho Berry, I'll be able to take hits that would do a ton of damage a little bit nicer. Moves won't be like completely irrelevant, but I'll be able to take them nice and set up my Stealth Rocks, which will be important to wear down both his Kyurem and his Gyarados. Stealth Rocks, Ice Punch to hit his Torterra, but I might run Thunder Punch if it gets it. Let me look. Thunder. Yeah, it gets Thunder Punch, so I might run that for Gyarados. But I'm sticking with Ice Punch right now. Just so if it tries to Waterfall me, I can live that Thunder Punch, but Rock Blast can do the exact same thing. Also packing Earthquake. So that's my team. Again, I'll run through it. Scizor, Manaphy, Staraptor, Latios, Umbreon, and Rhyperior. I actually haven't battled this opponent yet. In my last team builders I did, I've already played them, and then I came back to the team. But this time, I haven't battled them yet. I don't know when I'm gonna battle them, but I already built my team for them. So I'm Ben from coach of the Austin Bets. Yeah, check out my YouTube channel if you're interested. I have a bunch of I have battles and team builders. Again, uh, anything related to the IGBA will be linked below my opponent, things like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.